All right, good afternoon. Steve Stricker here with RTC TV4, and we're joined by Coach Humphrey, the head coach of the Argos Lacrosse team. Coach, first game ever here for Argos Lacrosse. Tell us a little bit about how this all came to be.
The guys were looking for something else to do, something new, something unique, something that's not offered around here. They stepped up, and it's not a one-man show, which is impossible for a varsity sport. And they just kept coming out and working hard, and I mean, even through spring break, these guys have worked their tails off. So it happened through. We had a big grant from U.S. Lacrosse. Jerseys have been donated. Parents keep donating. We had long poles donated. It just, the help keeps coming in, and that's how we function, and that's why we're here today.
Well, we can tell by your shirt here that you come from down the road.
If you'd like,
but you have experience, right? You've been doing this for how long?
I first started coaching around 2001 when I started LaPorte, and I've coached from there in Concord, CMA, and started a few programs here and there. And from top to bottom, it's always the same thing, though. I mean, it's a sport that gets in their blood, and once it gets under their skin, it becomes a new passion really quickly, and it's great to see.
So I don't know anything about it, as probably not a lot of people that are going to be watching this know much about it. So we're going to do our best to call. But what are some of the things that we should be looking for here tonight?
Well, we're playing 10-man a team, and for the most part, there's only going to be 3 people a team that run the whole field at a time. We do on-the-fly substitution, so it's really quick on and off the field. The big
on-the-fly subs.
Setting an offense. It's going to look like a basketball offense or a hockey offense almost. They're going to set up kind of around a perimeter. Depending on the team and what they're doing. You're looking for cuts, people coming in real tight on the goal, and you should hopefully see some really sweet shots. The guys have a lot of different skills they have to bring together here. Ball goes on the ground. It's a whole new game, but it's still live, and it moves fast. It moves very fast, which is a lot of the fun of it.
So a little bit of soccer principles,
Yep,
a little bit of hockey principles, a little bit of football principles.
There is some checking in there. It's closer to if a pee-wee hockey check almost. Like they can check to the body, but you can't come a running start to make a guy fly. No dropping shoulders, and you got to keep it on the torso. The big thing is they're supposed to go for the ball. And if they're making an active attempt for the ball, the ref's going to usually let it go. Soccer principles, absolutely, especially on defense. They're usually looking at some sort of a hybrid of like a zone man, depending on where the ball is. You don't have the complicated offsides. And I know for soccer people, they're like, well, it's not complicated. But, somebody who's, new to soccer like I was looking at it and it didn't work. For us, offsides is just a number of men on each side of the field. So you just have 3 guys running back and forth. And then again, the basketball principles, keeping light on your toes, keeping between your man and the goal, and playing them to their weak side.
Well, I tell you one thing that I've been able to do, I coach elementary girls here and basketball. And if you equate things into soccer terms here, it works out well, because that's what everybody knows from, day one. So if you just tell these kids, hey, do this like you do in soccer, they'll probably do pretty good.
I've seen a lot of that. I told them once that it's legal to kick the ball, and I thought that changed everything. I'm like, okay, let's tone down the kicking the ball. But yeah, I mean, it translates well, and it's great because these guys come in with athletes, and field awareness is something you can't teach. It's just something that comes naturally over time, and they've seen so many soccer games and some basketball, and it's something that translates well, and they can see that forming.
All right, well, I see you got about 4 minutes here, so I'll let you get rolling at first time. Yeah, so thanks for a few minutes here. Good luck, and hopefully we don't screw up the call too bad.
Don't worry about it.
All right.
We'll get through it.
Thank you. Good evening and welcome from Eugene Snyder Field. We got a special presentation coming your way here this evening. We got the first ever Argos Lacrosse match. Steve Stricker here alongside Andy Stone.
Hello, hello, and here we go.
And we're going to muddle our way through this. We have very limited knowledge of what's going on out here on the pitch. I assume we still call it a pitch. It's still the soccer field.
Sure.
But we're going to try and get through this and figure out as we go. That's kind of the way I started out with soccer, but at least you kind of had an idea what was going on. So now we're both kind of going to muddle through it. And so we're going to do the best we can. We have Elkhart. I guess it's a club team as well. So 2 club teams. Both of them, I think, are first games
their first
ever.
game also. So it's going to be very interesting. So we have, Markley in number 11 in the goal. And we're going to get you the rest of the lineup once Joe Stone comes over with the tablet.
That was the strange figure you saw running across the pitch right there. He was going over, and we're just kind of winging this here tonight.
Well, he's got to stop the socialize first. He doesn't just come up here with it.
Well, he is a stone.
He's chatty.
You know that's going to happen. So, all right. So we've got basically, I think, we've got 3 different quadrants here.
Yes.
And 3 players, and 3 players, and 3 players, and then there's a goalie. So there's 10 players on a side. What else do you know? I don't know anything.
Basically, the mids can go anywhere. The 3 have to stay in the offense. 3 stay in the defense with the goalkeeper. You're allowed to go back behind the goal, much like in hockey. So we're just going to let the action flow and see if we can keep up with it, and to the best we can.
And kind of, we talked to Coach Humphrey, before the game, and he kind of went over a little bit. There's a little bit of soccer principles. There's a little bit, and this is neat, the face-off going on here.
That's like a jump ball.
That's kind of a jump ball / face-off from hockey right here. So there we go. We are underway for the first time ever with Argos Lacrosse.
Well, and we come away with it. And the ball's loose. And so he's got to get back in his quadrant, and the Dragons advance, so it's going to be free ball for – and he's immediately charging, and they're not wasting any time. And it goes across the face of the goal, and Elkhart picks it up. Gabe Stone. Ball's loose. Well, so they can let them stay around the back because they're not considered a threat from the backside of the goal. And he's definitely
there's a goal for Elkhart. First goal scored here on Eugene Snyder Field. It wasn't a soccer ball. And Elkhart takes a 1-0, I guess, lead here early. So we play 4 quarters, right, Andy?
4 quarters, 4 10-minute quarters. Clock stops on goals, out of bounds, and fouls.
So the face-off here at midfield.
Ball's loose. Throws it up. Gets in the middle, goes towards the center, and he loses the ball. And it's picked up, and it's back on the ground. Kicks it forward. Moves him out of the way. Great play. And the Dragons get the ball. And it's loose again, and here comes Elkhart with it. Runs around the backside.
And the one thing you heard Coach Humphrey say, and it is legal to kick the ball, so Argos should be good if it gets on the ground. They can just advance it that way.
Puts the ball over. He's going to go for a quick shot, and he scores again. And obviously he has played number 7 for Elkhart. He's played before. He's got both goals. And it's been on the defensive end of the field the entire time.
Well, we can safely say there's nobody on the Argos team that's ever played this before.
Probably not.
Yeah.
So he set it on between the are they rackets or sticks? Sticks on this. And when he blows the whistle, then they go after and move. Hits the ball forward. And that's the one you're going to have to watch for. He twirls the stick. You know he knows what he's doing.
Dragons struggling here early on, getting going. Elkhart's had mainly the possession of the ball the whole time so far.
Good defensive play there.
And they're almost got the ball.
And he gets it back, and he's going to shoot, and it's out of bounds.
Shot on goal. over the top.
On goals. Brings it out. Picks it up, runs with it, loses it, gets it back. Gabe Stone picks it up, rotates, throws it upfield, gets the ball in the mids. And there he goes. And he's headed for the goal. Jesper, our German foreign exchange student, and he shot, and he's just missed, and it's out of bounds.
Oh, he made it into the soccer goal. Yeah. Hey, that was an offensive move there for the Dragons, so they're picking up a little bit here.
Devin Allen loses it. Throws it forward. Gets the ball. Nice movement. Well, we got a roster that tells our positions and our names.
But Jesper had a shot on goal, saved by the goalie.
But it does not have our numbers, so it's almost, I guess, useless at the moment. I see J.J. Riddle is playing. Gabe Stone picks it up. Looks. Goes back to his left. Kicks it over. Oh, that's a nice pass. Puts it square. Puts it over on the wide. Kicks it. Goes towards the center. She takes a shot, and it's just high. Good work. Much better out of the Dragons. Well, it's the same principle on defensive end. You don't want it to be brought back in front of your own goal, but offense, you got to get it in the center to where some action be taking shots towards goal. And he kicked the stick out of his hand. There's a nice ball in. Gabe Stone with the recovery. Looks, goes after it, goes around, and it's blocked. And there he goes. He picks it up. Passes it over. They're going to set it up. Takes his time. Oh, and that's – oh, he can't shield off like that.
Looked like a good block.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to do it.
Not allowed to do that. Okay.
Contact, as Coach Humphrey said, it's allowed when they're going for the ball, but you can't just initiate contact to screen them off like that.
Okay.
Gets it forward.
Good defense there by the Dragons. Little sweep forward.
And that works.
No control by Elkhart, but they're getting the ball moving forward for sure.
Here's number 7, main goal scorer, the only goal scorer. Halfway through the first quarter.
Shot, and it's wide.
Dragons ball.
They ought to do that in soccer, Andy. You see all them little balls they got?
I imagine those little rubber balls are way cheaper than a whole lot of soccer balls to be setting around the field. Smart play. Kicks it forward to the side by Elkhart. Number 7, he's got it. He's going in. Could be trouble, and it is.
Another goal by number 7 from Elkhart makes the score 3-0 with 4:19 left to go. First quarter.
Hat trick already in the first quarter.
There was a lot bigger time frame, though, between the second and third
much more
than there was between the first and second. So
yeah, the much better play out of the Dragons. They're getting the ball on the other end, and they were holding it.
Couple shots on goal by the Dragons. So
it's only going to be a matter of time.
I meant to ask Coach Humphreys. I've watched a little bit on TV, but I've seen scores, up in the mid to high teens.
Yeah.
So we can see some pretty high scores here. Face off at midfield.
Now it's just a matter of traction. Wet grass. Dragons come away with it. Hits it forward. Allen catches, looks, turns back the other way. Trying to find a player, gets him open, loses it. He's going to scoop it back up. He gets chased. High pressure on him. Now he comes through the center. Makes a good pass. Oh, and he just misses. It's a great play leading up to it, and the shot just didn't go in. Came out of his stick before he was able to launch it. Dragons battle, pushed off. Still battling. You can see that they're starting to grasp it already within the short amount of time of playing. And it's stolen or intercepted by the Dragons. Goes through, loses it. Still loose. Dragons get it. Still trying to recover the ball. Persistence defense from Elkhart. Here comes the Dragons in the middle. Looks, gets in the center. Here's a shot, and it's goal for the Dragons!
Goal for the Dragons. Wow, first time ever. 3:02 left to go in the first quarter, and the Dragons are on the board.
Devin Allen scores the first goal for Lacrosse in Dragons history.
That's a trivia question for you right there.
And number 4, we're not sure who that is. It looks like the other Markley. Maybe number 4 had the assist. Oh, man. And Coach Humphrey goes out and takes that ball. He's going to keep that.
3:02 left to go in the first period. 3-1 Elkhart with the lead. Dragons coming off of their first goal ever in men's lacrosse.
It's got the positions and it's got the names. So we know up attacking is Noah, Bob, Devin. But here, let me see. Yeah, number 4. Could have been Noah Reiser.
Good fight there on the scrum in the middle. And it's going to be Elkhart ball.
And then they reset. You can run on free. You don't have to do anything. You just take it and go once the whistle blows to start the action again after a foul. Yep, push him there. So Devin is number 2.
Nice pass forward up there. Allen's going to try and get it before it goes out of bounds. So, out of bounds, you got a stick, obviously. You could be a long ways from the ball. Is it the ball or you?
Once the ball crosses the plane.
So you could be like out of bounds and hold the ball over?
Just like in soccer, the ball's got to cross the line. Ball back in. Over to Allen. Looks, kicks it in. Loose. Dragons battle for it. Elkhart, it's loose. Yeah. Here comes the Dragons. He gets it, loses it. Good hit. Picks it up, and there's going to be on Dragons. Let's see. Going to be Dragons ball. Yep. Dragons ball. They start from the line and go into the attacking third of the field. He loses his balance. Ball's down. Picks it up. And it's in the air. Elkhart. The defender, you can see he's got a really long stick. Here's a shot, and it's a little high. Yeah. But Allen's not concerned because he's closest to the ball. Gets it from the back and brings it forward.
So if you're watching at home and you can't tell, the out-of-bounds line is just about, a yard or 2 in front of the soccer goal back there, so it can go quite a ways behind the actual goal. before it's out of bounds.
Elkhart has it, and he gets it up, and it's intercepted. Nice turn. Turns away from the defender and gets it. Here he goes. Kicks it over to Allen. Allen puts it back in the middle. There's a nice catch. Oh, and it's just too high. Great work. Good work. 3 complete passes right there and a shot. That was very, very good.
Yep, they're putting things together quickly here, Andy. I like the way.
Well, they're bringing it at almost like the old-fashioned drop it down to the end line and put it at 45 in front of the goal. Good things happen, and they're using that right now very effectively with Devin Allen. Long pass in. Dragons get it. Hits it over. Nice cut, and here's a shot, and it's saved by the keeper. He's got his hand on it, or foot, or he's hurt. No goal. 39 seconds left, and it's a good save, and I think the keeper might have been feeling where that ball hit. Not real sure.
I don't know if he it almost looks like he might have twisted an ankle or something there.
Yeah, I'm not real sure.
So he's going to go off, so they're going to have to bring in a sub for him.
Backup keeper.
Yeah. Might be good news for the Dragons.
So,
time has stopped. We've got 39 seconds to go here in the first period. Dragons trail 3-1 here versus Elkhart. We are at Eugene Snyder Field. First time ever here for Argos Dragons Lacrosse. And they seem to be picking things up quickly here, Andy.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to take a little injury timeout real quick. And
all right, so we're going to take a break. Be back here in just a moment on RTC4.com and channel 341 Argos TV. All right, welcome back here to Eugene Snyder Field. We thank you for tuning in to tonight's special broadcast of Argos Dragons Lacrosse. We've got a new keeper in the goal for Elkhart. Getting set to go here. Had a little bit of a time delay, getting things changed around. And we're getting set to go. Back in play. The Elkhart team has the ball here as we get going again. We've got 34 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Elkhart leading 3-1.
Well, the Dragons are holding their own now that they've got the first half of the first quarter blues and jitters out. They've done very well with putting high pressure on the offensive end.
Yeah, you can see a steady increase in their level of play, and their going after the ball is really gotten better just as we've gone through this short 10-minute period.
Yeah.
So good progress.
There's a foul, so we got 5 seconds left to the end of the quarter. Here comes number 7. He wants that 5-second charge for a last second shot. 2, 1, and he lost the ball, and that's the end of the first quarter.
So after the first quarter ever of Argos Dragons Lacrosse, the Dragons trail 3-1 to Elkhart. We're going to take a break, come back here with more Argos Dragons Lacrosse on Argos TV, channel 341, in just a moment. All right, welcome back here. You're watching Argos TV, and we're getting set to go here from Eugene Snyder Field with the second quarter of Argos Dragons Lacrosse taking on Elkhart. Elkhart leads 3-1 as we start the second period.
Number 7 on Elkhart's got the hat trick, and he's got really good wheels and strength, but I don't know if he's like not feeling well or what, because every chance he gets, he's been resting with his hands on his knees, buckled over, breathing. He was just that way before they went down to get in that scrum position.
Elkhart wins the scrum, but they misplay that one, and the Dragons are able to pick it up.
That's Will Mills, right?
We're working our way through trying to get some names with the numbers here. We didn't have a roster to start out.
Oh, Gabe gets weighed out. And Mills battles for it, tries to get it picked up, goes through his legs.
There's
and number 7, here
wow.
it comes. And there's another quick goal.
he got the ball. The Dragons were trying to get the ball off the ground, and they couldn't do it. And 7 just comes in there and scoops that thing up like a nothing and puts in his 4th goal of the game and gives Elkhart a quick 4-1 lead here with 9:30 still to go in the second period.
So Coach Humphrey is probably telling them to man mark number 7 to where you just follow him, and if he gets it, you take him out. About the only thing you can do right now because he is really fast, really strong, and amazingly accurate with his shots. Ball's in the middle. Ball's lost. Dragons kick it forward, tries to pick it up. It's trapped, and it's still loose. Ball's knocked loose again. They scoop it. And number 7 picks it up. Here he comes, and it's blocked by Markley with the save.
That's a nice play there by the goalie, the keeper Markley.
Gabe gets it, and he just lost the ball. Here comes back in. They get it to number 7. He's going to go long distance shots, and it's off the post.
Was that the post or did that hit his stick? I think
I'm not real sure. Look, it's so fast.
I think he got his stick on that.
All right,
almost
another
like
save.
a baseball.
And it's going to be Dragons. Foul. Going to get the ball. But, yeah, number 7 is the player who's been playing for a long amount of time. You can see just how he handles and goes. Here he is again, but he lost it on that one.
Got a penalty on Elkhart, so the Dragons
and he's asking for a sub. We talked about it. He's got like 4 or 5 quick bursts in him and with lots of power, and then he wants to go out and sit down and relax. Ball's loose. Dragons. And kicks it over to Gabe Stone. Here comes Gabe. He goes at it. Oh, he sees Allen's open, and it just gets past him. It was a good vision, and just was unable to get it. Allen has it now.
Yeah, that was a smart play right there. They're struggling getting the ball off the ground, so he's like, I'm going to use my soccer skills here and just advance it over.
Puts it up. Allen catches it. Puts it back in the center. Here's a catch and a shot, and it's blocked. He's got the ball again. And it's back on the ground. Here comes the Dragons. Picks it up. Puts it in the middle. And it's through everybody. Here comes Gabe Stone. Picks it up. And he's wanting to pick it up. And he gets it. And he puts it back to Allen. Allen's behind the goal. He's going to scoop the ball up. Here comes the pressure. Oh, and he's drilled from behind. And there's a penalty flag. So we're not real sure how this worked.
First flag of the game.
We got a flag, first one in the school's history. And so I think he's got to go off the pitch when there's a penalty like that, when he's flagged.
So what do we play the ball from there? Do we have a penalty?
Not real sure.
Penalty shot? Free shot?
They have to get off the field. And they're
subbing.
No, I think they only allowed 3 people in the back. So they're down 3 players until the ball's played in, and then they sprint in or something. I'm not real sure. One more. He wants one more. So one person has to sit out. So it's much like a hockey. A flag would be one player's out. Elkhart is a little confused, too. Their entire squad went off when he asked for one to sit out.
So it's a power play for the Dragons.
Yes. Oh, and it's just off the post.
So we'll see how long that lasts. They still have 9 on the field, right?
I would imagine it's 2 minutes. Not real sure. Ball's loose, knocked out by the Dragons. Hit forward. Gabe Stone's battling for it. And the ball's up in the air. And here comes the Dragons. Don't run too close to the other side. And a long-distance shot, and the keeper catches it. And it's bounced loose. And he's knocked forward, and it's going to be out on the side. Yeah. So Dragons get to come in from the shoulder, kind of like a corner kick in soccer. They're going to either run in or pass in, whatever he wants. Looks, gets it down there to Allen.
Okay,
hits it in the middle. The ball's loose. Picks it up.
The other player came back in, so I didn't.
A 1 minute penalty.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Jesper has it.
And Jesper's battle him off, and he puts it back to Allen. Allen puts it forward, right in the middle, and Dragons can't get to it. Kicks it wide, so the Dragons have time. Stone comes out to picks it up. Picks it up. Picks it up. Catches. Looks. Big swing. Puts it in the middle.
Got a flag down.
Yeah, you can't swing like that. Downward chopping motion. Slashing and
went the whole first quarter with no flags. Now we get 2 of them in succession here.
Well, I think it's just the defense isn't ready for this type of pressure that the Dragons have been putting on them. They didn't really experience too much of that in the first quarter, and the Dragons have been all over them here in the second.
Well, I'm pretty impressed, Andy. Once they get the ball off the ground, they're passing it pretty well, but they're having a little trouble still getting the ball off of the ground.
Well, and I think that the movement is very much like the soccer. You can see how they're rotating positions. They're using their angles and doing good runs, and they're making great connections. It's just I think right now they know what they want to do, and they know how, but their just bodies aren't able to do it because they're just not have the practice.
All right, welcome back here. We have 5:51 left to go in the first half. You're watching Argos Dragons Lacrosse on Argos TV, channel 341 and RTC TV4. Steve Stricker here with Andy Stone. And if you're just joining us, we're covering the Dragons Lacrosse team in their first ever lacrosse match here at Argos.
Hits it over to the wide. And having some issues scooping it. Gets it now. Hits it in the middle. And looks like they're content with staying back and just trying to absorb this pressure. They're keeping as many people back as they can just to try to protect this lead, which, I mean, that's pretty good strategy.
So when they get the ball, they kind of do
you have to, and that keeps the ball pressed against the back of the net. Okay. Nice shot and a save.
Ball's still alive. Oh, almost goes in.
Yeah, their player knocked it out of the keeper's net. All right, so something happened with connection. Oh, he was on the inside of the circle. Okay, and he brought his arms down. All right. Slashing Devin. Well, I guess that's not Devin Allen, is it?
I think it was number 4. Who do you got? You know who number 4 is?
Number 4 looks like Noah Reisner.
All right.
The old swing with the boot there. Nice settle. Hey, you're allowed to do it, so use it to your advantage. Oh, nice cut in. And there's a shot, and it's saved. What a save by the Elkhart goalkeeper. And he's trying to outlet the number 7. He dives for it, tries to get it. Out of bounds. Argus scoops it. There's a long pass. Great catch. Scoops it again. And puts it a little high. And it's going to be Elkhart's. Long pass. It's blocked. Stone with high pressure. Trying to stay in on his half and keeping the ball in. Number 7 was unable, so Dragons get it. And looks like coach calls a timeout. something. Subs, timeout by the looks of it.
All right, timeout on the field. 3:50 left to go. Dragons trailing 4-1 to Elkhart. We're going to take a break. Be right back here on Argos TV. All right, welcome back here. We got 3:50 left to go in the first half of the Argos Lacrosse game. We're back in action here. Steve Stricker with Andy Stone.
He gets the ball in, and Devin Allen gets it from behind the goal. He's got some pressure on him.
Things have changed since you've been gone, I guess. Since the Snugs left, we started shooting up. Then you had 5 more. There are 8 more.
Dragons have been on the offensive here quite a bit in the second quarter. Only able to put one in the goal so far, though.
He's picking the ball up.
It's going to be Elkhart ball off of a penalty.
I would assume it'd probably get a little easier when the field dries out, because right now
staying on your feet is about half of the battle.
Yeah.
Elkhart back on the offense.
Nice pass in by Elkhart. Number 7, you got to watch him. Yeah, he scoops it up one-handed with ease. Nice save from Markley. Number 10. Okay, so Zach Hyman is number 10, I think, according to Candy. But he's not here because he's been sick. Nice ball in. Puts it back.
Definitely improved from the game from the start to the end.
Oh, yeah.
Big improvements.
He's got it. Picks it up. Looks. Trying to find somebody. Gets around him. Puts it back to Allen. Allen looks, sees if there's an opening. They catch it, shot, and it's just wide.
Did you do?
I don't know.
Wow.
And there's a goal.
Yes, we weren't looking. Who scored
put that in?
Was that Gaby?
No, it was number 22.
Number 22. Huh? Bob Bowen puts it in.
So there's your next trivia question. Who scored the second lacrosse goal in Argos Dragons history? Bob Bowen. 1:45 left to go in the first half. Dragons pulled it within 2, 4-2.
Well, a lot of high pressure. They just got to keep it away from number 7.
Yeah, he has
I'd man mark
4
him
of the goals
for
there.
sure. That's
all
for
4
sure.
of them. So he's,
He's in now.
what they
Number 10.
a little box.
He didn't
in
practice
one.
last week. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. He was absent last week and he didn't get a lot of practice, but he's in now.
All right, the face-off coming here at midfield.
You see a trend here, though? Every time we score, Gabe's off the field. He's off. He's sitting on the bench. Shut up.
I tell you who's impressed me a lot here, Andy, and the short time that we've been watching him, Devin Allen.
Devin Allen, yeah, he's done very
a
well.
great job.
He's got 1 goal. Not sure who got the assist on that second goal. And number 7, here he comes, and there's a quick shot, and it misses.
It's low, out of bounds. They're going to say it was deflected off of Argos.
Well, it's just they're the closest team to it. Doesn't really matter who it's off, remember? It's whoever's the closest when it goes out of bounds gets it.
Oh.
Yes, how
I didn't hear that
It's
part.
odd, yes.
I didn't hear that.
We're not accustomed to that.
Yeah.
And any of the sports we play. It goes out of bounds, it's the other team's ball, but number 7, you got to shut him down, and that's
Block.
a nice save. Ooh, and he's pummeled, and there's the flag.
Good save by Markley. Which Markley is that? Is that Colton?
Colton, yeah.
Colton in the goal. So he's
Number
done
11.
a great job.
It's had much better. Number
Nice.
7 gets upset and drills. Well, I'm not sure who he drilled, but he laid him out.
All right, Dragons with the ball on the offensive.
Picks it up. Battles, loose. Good shielding. Gets the ball. You got time here. Spins. Oh, and it hits it when he goes to do the spin shot. And number 13 for Elkhart gets just enough on the stick to knock it out of the way.
That was a good play there by the Elkhart player. Yeah, I don't think Allen's going to win that battle.
Nope. I think all three of the Allens combined won't weigh as much as the kid. He's got his strength and movement.
The kid has more weight in his leg than Devin has.
Oh, and that's a nice steal. Here's Stone. Kicks it in the middle. Oh, and he just misses. Picks it up. Goes forward. Takes a shot, and it's gone back and past, and that's going to be half. And pretty good work out of the Dragons, cutting it down to 2 here.
Yeah, after the first half ever of Argos Dragons Lacrosse, they trail 4-2. But like you said, Danny, they've come back and really showed some great signs of improvement as they went along. And that second quarter was very nice. A lot of offensive, action.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a break while the boys take their halftime, and we'll come back here on Argos TV, channel 341, with Argos Dragons Lacrosse in just a moment. All right, welcome back here to Eugene Snyder Field. We're getting set to go with second half action. The Dragons trailing Elkhart 4-2 after one half of play here. First half ever of Argos Dragons Lacrosse. Steve Stricker with Andy Stone.
Well, we talked about it. We talked about the beginning of the game, first 4 or 5 minutes, and then to the second half, how we improved was a huge improvement, just everything about how they were playing. All right, we got the ball. Here we go. Here's a shot, and it's back to Allen behind the goal again. Kicks it wide. Nice catch. I tell you what. Ball in the middle. Jesper turns. Shot, and he just misses.
Just wide right there. And, okay, I see what they're doing now. So that's why they're sticking their sticks out.
Yep.
So if their stick is farther to the I gotcha.
They're the closest one.
That is different.
So when the official calls it, he'll point whatever direction.
Ooh, nice pass.
And we'll get the go forward. It's in front of the goal, and I just wanted somebody to kick it in.
Now it's legal. It's legal to kick it.
You betcha.
So is it legal to kick a goal?
I would assume.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know. It's my first game.
Yeah.
We're as rookie at announcing this game as they are playing. So, and he kicks it straight over to him. Allen picks it up, puts it back in the middle. Nice catch! And oh!
No.
Where that?
Right
Okay.
there.
What a goal! Great pass and a shot.
I didn't even see who scored that.
Number 12, and which is mystery player. All right, we're going to lose sound for a half minute. I know you're all thankful for that. There we go. And while we lost sound, we had another goal by Reisner. Bob with the assist. Tremendous work out of the Dragons.
The Dragons have come back with 2 goals here to start the second half and tied it at 4. 7:51 left to go here in the third period.
Wow. I'm excited. That's awesome. 4-all.
Yeah, we talked about it. They're getting better and better as every minute that they play, and
the movement at the offensive end has just been absolutely fantastic this second half.
Really, about halfway through the second quarter, and this third quarter for sure, it's been all Dragons.
All right, here they come. It looks like Elkhart's got something to prove. Number 5's going to take on the world at the moment. He's going all the way. And he loses it right in front for the Dragons. Good defense. Picks it up. Number 7. He's the man with all the goals. They got to watch him. Here he comes.
Can come around
Cuts
the
him
other
off.
side.
And he's blocked. And it's out of bounds. And it's going to be saved. Elkhart has it. If they can hold off those 2 or 3 big runs out of him, he gets tired and they have to sub him.
He likes to wrap around the back of the goal and come around the other side.
Hits there.
You can tell, though, he's lost a step or two here
already.
In the second half.
Yeah, he's going. He's going to battle. Loses it. Kicks it back forward. And the pressure's on him. And he's like, okay, I'm going to pass it off. I need to catch my breath. And now Elkhart is just holding and waiting to see what they can do to break this down. Oh, and there it is. An over the shoulder backwards shot, and it's a good goal.
Well, he had a nice reverse pivot right there and comes back across his shoulder. And that was like a reverse layup in basketball.
It's like one of these no-look behind back reverse. And but he's going to be spent for a while because, you know, look at him. There he is, buckled over, trying to catch his breath. Instead, he has 1 or 2 runs, and then he's in trouble. So,
All
right. Well, you've missed some excitement here. 2 straight goals. Thanks. All right. And then, unfortunately, number 7 come back at us and put one in. Ball's loose, and the Dragons get it in front of the goal. They're trying to block it. Number 7's trying to pick it up. And here comes the Dragons. And number 7 scoops in for the attack. Here he comes. And it's blocked by Markley.
Ball's still in front of the goal.
And it's trapped, and Markley picks it up.
Good job there by Markley. That was a great attempt by number 7.
He's not going to be happy with his clearance. It's blocked again. Markley gets it out. Ball's loose.
Jesper takes a seat.
All right. Here they come. Dragons need to get back in that offensive pressure phase. Shot. And it's out of bounds. Markley lets go past there. And it's going to be saved. Picks it up. Dragons have it. And it's a long pass. Allen with the one bounce catch. Here he comes. Oh, and that's a nice pass. Shot, and it's blocked. Good save, and a great, once again, another nice play on the offensive end.
Not out of there yet. He got a nice block on the goalie.
And here comes again. Dragons scoop it.
Ooh, push from behind.
And there's going to be a foul. And yellow, and Dragons going to get it. Number 18's got to go out. 1 minute penalty.
Thanks to brother Joe and sister-in-law Amy for bringing everybody's coffees. Yep. It's a little chilly up here this evening.
Well, here comes Gabe Stone. He's got the ball there. So we're going to see. We got a penalty here.
See where we're at. We got 4:58 left to go in the third period. Dragons trailing 5-4. So we're on a 1 minute power play, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if they call it power plays or not, but we'll figure
Not
it
real
out.
sure.
We'll have to give Coach Humphrey the tape and the audio and see. Maybe he can
Decipher,
critique us.
help us out a little.
Yeah.
And it's their ball now. Elkhart has it.
Is
Long
it just
pass.
me? Is it just me, Andy, or are some of those sticks a lot longer than others?
The defenders have longer sticks. Nice play on the defensive end so they can get the ball higher for clearance and clearing it out.
Gotcha. Okay.
You can see that they got different lengths.
Yeah.
And the strikers have a smaller short stick so they can get a quick shot. As we just saw a nice reversal from Elkhart. Over the back, blindsided reversal shot. Gabe Stone.
Wow. They might go 2 down on that.
That was, yeah, definitely.
Dirty shot. Don't, that's my boy. Don't move from down there.
All right.
That'll be all right.
So Elkhart is 2 players down right now for a few seconds.
He gets to go for a certain distance for the start. See, he comes to this line, and then he gets to start. So once he plays on, the player from the far side, you see there's getting ready to come in. And there he goes. As soon as the whistle blows, and Stone's on the attack, puts it over. Nice catch, turns and loses it. They got the reception of how to catch a ball very well. It's just that spin move so far the Dragons have had some issues with. And Allen misses that one.
Now, why wasn't that our ball? Wasn't Allen the closest?
Don't try to figure it out. I don't know.
I'm trying to figure it out.
No, it's not working well. Uh-oh. Dragons got to get there, and they do. Good shielding. Having some issues scooping it. And Gabe tries to throw it out, and it definitely goes out. Tried to clear it for length, but was unable to. Keeps him wide, keeps control of it, spins, falls. Nope, stays on his feet.
Pretty nimble there for a big guy.
Yeah.
Stayed on his feet, spinning around.
And the official probably stop it dead.
Is there somebody underneath him?
Gabe is. Just half a Gabe.
Oh, my gosh.
The big half. The big half.
I saw feet. I'm like, there's somebody underneath him.
Puts the ball forward. Going to scoop it up and misses.
Ooh.
Nope, foul on Argos.
Yep. Shot in the back. Is that Bob?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Gaby got checked.
After he ran by. And see, that's where you start seeing the little parts of the game that's a lot like other sports where a careless foul takes away your attack that you just saw. Number 7 had an attack. I'm not sure what happened there with 15. All right, Allen has it. Allen's been a machine back there behind the goal for the Dragons. He's going to cut through, puts in the center, and oh.
Allen got taken out.
All right, let's see what happens. Oh, he got in a circle.
So you can't get in the circle as an offender? Crease.
As an attacker.
As an attacker, you got to stay out of the crease.
I don't think the defenders can.
Step, Will. Oh, my phone hit you in the hands. I think so.
And that's a nice one. Look at him move it. He's got it.
There's Jesper. Goes
Puts
over
it
to
around the back. Now, the only problem is that it allows the other team to get back into position and add more defenders. Ball forward, and a shot is missed, and Allen's going to get there. Yeah. Yeah, he's the pale one. Chino. Killing me. Going on, turns, looks. 22. Bob Bowen puts it over in the middle. And, that pass is intercepted. Oh, that's a nice steal. Interception there for the Dragons. Here he comes across. Puts it forward. Devin looks. And goal!
Oh, wow. How did he get that to sneak through there?
I don't know. We'll take it. Dragons tie it up.
Devin Allen with his second goal of the day, and it's 5-5 with 1:34 left here in the third quarter.
Well, we figured there'd be a lot of goals. The coach said so, and it's both ways. We're going to see what happens.
You know, the neat thing to me about what the Dragons are doing here in their first ever game, they've got a lot of different kids scoring.
Well,
everybody, Elkhart's got one kid, 5 goals.
As we say, this team, first time ever, and everything else that's going with it, we're all on the same platform. We're all starting. This is like we like to reference it to kindergarten soccer. You got to start somewhere, and for this, no matter where we're at, there's the first time any of these boys have had a stick in their hand for lacrosse, except for maybe PE once in a while, if they even had it.
Yeah. So they're doing a fine job here. We got a timeout on the field, 1:34 left to go in the third. It's all tied at 5. We're going to take a break. You're watching Argos TV, Channel 341's coverage of Argos Dragons Lacrosse. All right, welcome back to Eugene Snyder Field for the first time ever, Argos Dragons Lacrosse. Dragons are doing very well. Andy tied the game at 5 with 1:34 left to go here in the third. And you can see some steady increases.
You see the improvement, but the one thing I do like is you still see the passion that the Dragons have had in every sport, and it's just fed right into this. These boys want to play. They want to win. And, boy, it's a very, very prideful of us to watch these guys there in this first game. There you go. All right. Puts it in the middle. Here's caught, and the ball's loose. Turns, shot, and it's on the side net, Sally. Diving slide, trying to get to it.
Keeper gets it for Elkhart.
Well, it's a very good drag out of there to pull it away. Yeah, they changed their goalkeeper. He's not feeling well. That's 2 out for them. And there's a ball in the middle. He gets it and a goal! The Dragons take the lead from Chino! Dragons take the lead. First time in school history.
The Dragons are leading a lacrosse game 6-5 with 39 seconds left to go here in the third.
Well, here's my only fear. They're going to rest as much as they can, and in the fourth quarter they're going to try to tear number 7 loose to put 3 or 4 goals in. But I tell you what, I don't know if he'll have the stamina to battle through it.
You know what? It doesn't matter,
Yeah.
I guess. You look at it, win or lose, at the end of this game, they have really done well. I'm impressed with the boys. I'm impressed with Coach Humphreys and what he's been able to do here. And it's been fun here. Don't know what the heck we're talking about, but it's fun.
We know when they score. It's very good. And there he goes, number 11, and he gets broke up, moves the ball, and they're trying to scoop it over to number 7, and they do, and here he goes. And he just – you notice how he just walks and just picks it up one-handed and doesn't even think about it, and it's instantly in his racket, and here he goes.
That's the one area that the Dragons have room to improve on.
Well, yeah.
Getting the ball off the turf.
And, that's shot, and it's out. Here they go. 9. And he goes abroad.
They got to watch 7 over here. He's back in. He's got a little stamina.
He's lost it, and he's going to run out of time. And he does.
Bobbles it wide.
And that's the end of the third.
After 3 quarters of play here at Eugene Snyder Field, the Dragons lead Elkhart 6-5. And we got 10 minutes left to go here in regulation. We're going to come back. You're watching Argos TV, Channel 341's coverage of Argos Dragons Lacrosse.
Oh, boy.
All right, welcome back here. Start of the 4th quarter. Dragons with a 1-goal advantage, 6-5 over Elkhart. First time they've ended a quarter with a lead ever in their lacrosse lives.
Yes, no doubt.
It's been a fun game, Andy.
Yeah, it's been very entertaining. We're learning as we go, and you can see the boys are definitely learning as they go. They have done nothing but improve since this game started. Number 7's the troublemaker. Let's see what they can do.
Ooh. Did he get a shot to the hip, or did he?
I don't know. Let's see what happens. He still has it. He's going to run himself tired, and that'll be fine for the Dragons. Look, he's kind of separating himself, and he puts the ball in the back, comes across. Oh, and they tie it up. And
That's
they get a second goal scorer.
Yeah, the first goal scored by anybody besides number 7 for Elkhart.
So that's number 15 gets a goal.
Well, that was the one thing, Andy, we talked about that, Argos has spread it around. There's Devin Allen has 2, but everybody else, there's 5 other kids that have scored a goal.
Yep.
And it's been a nice, even game here for the Dragons.
Well, we knew that they were going to save a little bit and try to battle through this last quarter. Let's see if the Dragons can keep that offensive pressure up. Ball's loose. Elkhart has it. And they put it down, and he slips, falls. They lose it. Elkhart has it. He's asking for it. They got to keep him from getting it. Ball's behind the goal.
He had number 7 set up right there, but went after it himself.
I officially think they need a neon orange ball, so it'll be a little bit easier to see across the field. And there's a battle for it. Still loose. So we're not sure about how this goes.
There's a shoe on the field.
We're not sure if it's if they do ties, they go to extended time, how it works with lacrosse, but we're going to find out.
Nice move by Jesper, and
Jesper,
he shoots it.
Oh, he just misses. Great work.
Oh. He's trying to get on the board. He's been wide on a couple shots, but he's been right there.
And he's definitely got some strength to him.
Nice little spin move out front there
and
by
he's
Jesper.
missing a bad throw. Jesper picks it up and tosses it to the center. It gets to us. And the ball's loose, kicked out. Dragons pick it up. And there's a long shot bound the back of the goal. Allen puts it forward. Caught. Shot. And a goal! Allen with a great assist.
12.
Number 12 with another goal. Tremendous work. Cam Markley.
Markley gets his second, and the Dragons back up 7-6 with 8 minutes left.
Allen with another beautiful pass. What a catch. And the Dragons taking the lead again in the 4th. Oh, my.
I'm going to have to figure these rules out, Andy. This is kind of fun. They're playing well, and
all right.
We've got, what?
8 minutes left. That's it.
13 goals scored here between the two teams in 3 quarters, and a lot of action going on. I like it.
Well, the Dragons are trying to maintain this lead now. They come around. Well, it's kind of obvious where they're going to head. They're going to look for number 7 in every opportunity they can. So the Dragons need to be aware of that back on the defensive end. 15 has it. He scored 1. Ball's loose. No one knows where it's at. And it's picked up. And Markley gets it. And he goes to the opposite side of number 7, which is absolutely very, very smart. You want to do that, keep it away from his side of the pitch. Runs out, kicks it over. Caught. 15, spins, shot, and it's missed. And now it's a battle for the ball. Mills comes back into position. Bennett. Number 7 comes across the pitch. Looks, shot, it's blocked. And Elkhart's going to battle for it. And the ball's loose. Bennett. And
he is shoved off the ball.
And there's a penalty. Bennett is hammered out of the way. He tucks and rolls and hits the grass, and here comes the Dragons running. Puts it forward. Nice catch. Here they come. They're attacking from the angle. Oh, and it's blocked, and that's a great defensive play. And it's once again loose, and here comes the Dragons. Overruns it. It's still on. Then he kicks it out. White ball, and hey, you know what? It's wasting time if nothing else.
Clock stops out of bounds.
Not when it's going out of bounds. Just all the battles trying to pick up the ball. We've lost a minute and a half since we've scored, and there's been no real action but a battle trying to keep it. Here they go. Number 5's making his run. Kicks it over to number 7. He misses it. And he throws it back in one-handed. Dragons get it. And that's a great run. Look at him up the center of the pitch. Here he goes. And he spins, and he still has it. Can he battle for it? And he misses. Where's it at? And now it's going the other way. Dragons are retreating fast. Number 16 for Elkhart. He looks, tries to get it in, and he does. Number 24. Here comes a pass. He loses it, puts it over. 15's making a run, puts it over to 7. 7 looks, shot, and he scores! Tie ball game.
Well, he has 6 of the 7 goals for Elkhart, and as much as they've tried to slow him down, they have a little bit, but still not able to completely stop him.
Well, he's been standing the entire time until it gets close to him, and then he just takes a step, catches the ball, and then just uses his strength. And he's struggling. You can see it. Here he is. He's down trying to breathe, catch his breath. He's not feeling well. So, the Dragons just got to get another goal and hold a little bit better. 5:38 left in the game.
Tied at 7. Dragons playing very well here for their first time ever.
Scrum's on. Here they go. Ball's loose. And Dragons pick it up. Throws it forward. Nice catch. Looks, puts it in, and it's saved by the keeper. Nice pickup. And the throw doesn't go the way it wants. Number 7, here he comes. He's got a breakaway. It's not going to look good. And it's saved by Markley. What a save by Markley in the goal.
That was a great one-on-one save there by Markley. It was just him and number 7 coming down to it.
The Dragons need to battle through those 2 or 3 runs that he has so he gets tired and then he has some issues. Here he goes. He's in the back and he's resting. Gets the ball back. And there he goes, number 20, goes back in there for the Dragons. 15, loses it. Battles back, gets the ball, looks at an angle. Here he comes, number 12. Stops, kicks it over. And it's stolen. Nope, 15 picks it up. Here comes a chance. Puts it over. Now it's blocked by the Dragons. Everybody here's telling him to pick it up, and they're trying, and the ball's loose. And he falls. He's got position, and he does get it. He's on the run. And he loses it. And he has it again. And he's blocked off, and here comes Elkhart with it. And he's blocked off again. Elkhart. And the ball's loose. And here comes the Dragons. And it's getting chippy.
I like it.
Hack,
this is
and slash.
This is the point of the game where the Dragons' soccer conditioning is
going to help.
Yeah, because they're used to running like this. We got a timeout on the field with 4:14 left to go. We're all tied at 7. You're watching Argos TV Channel 341's coverage of Argos Dragons Lacrosse. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back here. We're down to the last 4:14 of the game, tied at 7. Not really sure what happens if we go into overtime.
Yeah,
Andy?
we're not sure what the outcome is, if it's tied at the end of regulation, if they go on, or if it ties. We're not sure. We're going to find out, though.
Chances are there's going to be a goal or two scored here before we're done.
And Jesper.
Oh.
Forearm smash. And here comes Elkhart. And they start the clock. And number 11's going. And he loses it, picks it back up, battles. Shielded, and it's scooted forward, and Dragons pick it up, and he's hit from behind, and there's the foul.
Dragons going to have the ball.
And here we go. Swing and a miss. Gabe has it, puts it wide. Nice catch. Bowen. Bowen's done very well with catching the ball out of the air. Him and Devin look like they're switching. Devin catches it, moves back into the back, and he likes to come from the backside, throws it in, and he gets drilled, and he loses it, and it's clean play. And Gabe, and the ball's lost. And Elkhart picks it up again, and it's lost.
Jesper took
good
Bob
shielding.
out.
And it is Dragons have it. Here comes Gabe with it. Comes out of the pack. Puts it in there, and it's blocked. And there it is. Jesper, nope. Moves, tries to pick it up. Elkhart comes out, and it's loose. He has it, and he's making progress. Number 26. They got to stop him. Defense needs to get back. Elkhart has it, and it's scooped the wrong way. Number 24, he picks it up. 2:35 left in the match. And timeout. 2:33 left in the match, and there's a timeout.
All right, we're tied at 7, 2:33 left to go. You're watching Argos TV, Channel 341. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back here. We're back underway. Eugene Snyder Field. We've got 2:32 left to go. We're all tied at 7. Fourth quarter action.
Ball's in. Here comes Elkhart. Hits it number 7. Here's the shot, and he misses. And it's going to be Elkhart has it. Scoops it up. Shots out. Garrett puts it at number 15. He's had one goal. And they need to block it. And there's a nice interception. And he gets a little check, and he loses it. And then he gets drilled, and they call it a clean play. Number 7, and he's trying to make his way all the way across the field. They just got to run him until he's tired. Number 24 catches it down on the backside. Puts it in the middle. Number 15. And he's trying to fight through, and he can't get there. And the Dragons kick it out.
Andy, that was great defense. Who's number 24 for the Dragons?
I don't know, but number 15 just hit the deck. And it's a goal!
Oh.
Number 7 scores again with 1:39. Dragons are down 8-7.
No, the Dragons just can't match the power of number 7 right now. He's got 7 of the 8 goals for Elkhart.
Well, yeah, we talked about it, and just a one-man show for their team. So the Dragons are going to have to get a goal here in the next 1:39.
On the Dragons' 7 goals, we've got, what, 6 different players that have
6
scored?
6 different, 5 scorers.
5 different?
2 goals, Markley and Devin.
Allen, okay. I knew Allen had 2. I forgot Markley had that second.
All right, here it is, 1:39.
Well, the Dragons back down one, so they got to get one in here.
And they got to get this ball quick. Here they do. And he loses it. And Elkhart has it. No, he's going to eat the clock.
Beautiful scoop.
He's going to run it. And he's got a long stick. And as the throw goes out, and number 7 gets it. And he tries the side net. Here comes the Dragons. Loses it. He's trying to get it out. Minute 14. And now Elkhart's doing is wasting time, and that works good for them. Minute 9. He waves it, and here's the first pass. Minute 4. Dragons have got to apply the pressure. They need to get the ball from him.
Yeah, he'll stand back here all night if you let him. There's no reason, there's no shot clock or anything like that.
Number 7 has it. And he knocks it loose. And there's the Dragons' ball. 42 seconds left in the game. Dragons got to have some sort of miracle here. Markley throws it forward. Long pass. And it's still going. The Dragons still have a chance. Oh, and he can't get to it. And it's Dragons' ball.
This is the one time it's an advantage here over soccer because the clock does stop on the whistle.
27 seconds left. Coach is calling a timeout.
Clock stops on the whistle, and there's a timeout with 27 seconds. The Dragons going to have the ball coming out of the timeout, trailing by 1, looking to find an equalizer here in the last 27 seconds.
Well, I tell you what, win or lose, it's been a really good game for the Dragons.
Yeah.
It's been entertaining for the fans. And, yeah, well, we're just going to see what happens.
Well, they were down 4-2 at the half, so they've scored 5 to 4 here in the second half, outscored Elkhart. So plenty of balance with the Dragons. They've had 5 different players score here tonight. So a lot of things that Coach Humphreys, like you said, even if they don't get the win, a lot of positives to come out of with the first time ever fielding a team for the Dragons.
Here he comes. Jesper has it. Lost it. Throws it back. Here comes the Dragons. Scoops it. Oh. 13, 12. And unfortunately, Elkhart has it. And they're going to finish out the game.
All right, Steve Stricker back here again with Coach Humphrey for the Argos Dragons lacrosse team. And Coach didn't get the win, came down just 1 goal short, but steady improvement throughout the game for your guys.
That I can't begin to tell you that a 1-point lacrosse game is it's so close. It might as well be a tie. Coaches and Coach Penny, by the way, hats off to him. He's an old friend. He's an amazing coach. Thank you, Coach. Him and I have always said that a 3-goal game is basically a tie game, and a 1-goal game is as much you could ask for. It was an incredible ending. Our guys played every single minute of that game. There was never a minute where I'm like, why aren't they hustling? Why are they quitting? Why are they? They just kept pushing. Yeah. And, these guys, they have 7 players that have played for years. They've been playing, since October. And I'm definitely not discrediting their win. I love that we stepped up. Mm-hmm. And I think that it says a lot about our character on our team, our leadership on our team, from the starters to anybody else. Every single player is going out there and giving all they've got and then digging deeper. And, that's hard to do in a game that's very brutal and as you see now, it can get a little savage. And it's hard to keep that, under control. And I couldn't be prouder. I'm elated with them.
Yeah, it's my first time ever. I mean, we'll have to have you watch our call of this, and you can critique us. But the one thing it looked like maybe at the end of the game that kind of you guys were struggling with getting the ball off of the turf a little bit, but you had 5 different guys score goals.
Yep.
They had 2 guys score goals. One of them scored 7 of their 8. And
look at you.
Well, I can do stats. I can do stats. But But yeah, it was just steadily improved.
Yeah.
And you guys actually won that second half 5-4.
And I'll tell you, the first 2 minutes or 3 minutes or so when they got up on us like 2-0 or whatever it was early, Coach and I kept saying, we're just shaking out the what the heck is going on around us moment.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. And I think once they got the, okay, this is what we're doing, I think it changed a lot. It's rough on a team that practices only against themselves so long to see a defense they've never seen before. And that takes adjustment. But I think they did well. I think they kept their heads up high. They were really positive towards each other, which is hard to do. The ground balls at the end, it's a tough game. In college, they always say ground balls win games. That's the ball on the turf. They would bring them up. I give hats out to all of them. They were playing it correctly. It takes work to get that, and you've got to see a lot of situations. They're all so different, but they did phenomenal on the ground balls. Honestly, for a first-year team, their ground ball stats were way higher than anybody I've seen.
Yeah, I thought they did a great job. Their passing, I thought Allen playing behind the goal there, he was doing a great job all night long. I don't know a lot about what I'm talking about, but
right.
It was fun.
Yeah,
it was fun.
Good.
I enjoyed it. I thought, like you said, the guys just worked their tails off.
They did.
And I think you saw the conditioning at the end of the
Oh,
game.
yeah.
The soccer conditioning for these guys.
100%. Yeah, they getting a little angry. They're how do I say, their fortitude getting through a game is both mental and physical, which is hard to find in a lacrosse team. So and I've never seen a team, sincerely, and the other teams can hear this, I've never seen a team come out with such a mental focus to match their physical focus. I've never seen it like this. This is unparalleled for a first game for a first team. And no one on this team has experience. Usually, like their team, they have a few guys, or 7 guys that are experienced, and they can lead it. Hey, guys, this and this and this are supposed to happen. They have each other, and they stepped up with that, and it was amazing.
Yep.
So,
well, congratulations, great job.
It was fun.
I enjoyed it. We've been doing soccer here for a couple years. We've been doing basketball for about 4 years, so this is a new one for us.
Good.
But I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to coming back and doing some more of them.
Love to have you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks everybody for tuning in to Argos TV's coverage of the Argos Dragons inaugural soccer or lacrosse game here at Eugene Snyder Field. We're going to kick it back up to Andy and close it out here for tonight. The Dragons fall 8-7